Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins and it's Thursday night, which means it's another One Sheet Wonder Night for the month of August 2024. I am featuring the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. This is the paper I featured in this month's Stamp Camp at Home Card Club kit. If you would like to know more about my club, under the video it will say show more. Click on that link and there will be a direct link to this month's card kit, so you can check that out and subscribe if that's something that you would like to do. It's a card kit delivered right to your front door each and every month. It has the full pack this month of the Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. It has a full pack of the 2024-2026 resin dots, and it's got the card kit to create 8 cards, 4 different designs. You're going to create 2 of each. All month long, from the 1st till the 22nd, you're going to be getting additional PDF files in my photo gallery that you can download, print, and use to create more cards with your paper, as well as the pattern and download sheet for the One Sheet Wonders on Thursday nights. So that's just some of the perks for being in my card club. Let's change the camera and get started. Okay, so this month, like I said, this is that gorgeous Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. Love that. We are going to create 4 different cards tonight. They are cut pretty much the same as far as the Designer Series paper is cut very similar to each of the cards, but each card is a different fun fold. So the print that I am going to be using tonight is this print right here. Now, club members do not need the coordinating Unbounded Love bundle, but if they wish their sentiments and future die cuts to be identical to mine, then they're going to want to purchase the bundle. Another bundle in this suite of products this time is the Flowers of Beauty bundle, and I'm going to be using that tonight as well. So let's get started on cutting our Designer Series paper. So we're going to cut it at 4 by 12. All right, and then 4 by 12. And then I want this to be 4 by 12. Because it's always just that little fraction longer, and I want it to be the correct measurements. Now I'm going to turn this and I'm going to cut this at 2 3/4. So all the way down at 2 3/4. And save that. And then you have 4 pieces that are 2 3/4 by 4. We're going to take these 2 strips that were 4 by 12 and we're going to cut it at 5 1/4 and at 5 1/4. Let me make sure they're lined up here. Otherwise it'll throw all my measurements off. And then we have these strips right here. All right, I might be cutting up these little strips that were left over, but let's go. I don't want to mess something up. So the first card, our card base, is the Pretty in Pink. It's 4 1/4 by 11. It is scored at 5 1/2, and I am going to cut off 2 3/4 of an inch. 2 3/4 of an inch. You can use that for a sentiment, whatever you would like. All right, so we're going to place one of our pieces is going to go on the inside. I have another piece that is, we're going to cut this down. I forgot about that. We're going to cut that piece down. This is going to go on the inside. We're going to cut this piece down to 2 1/2. 2 1/2. All right. And then we're going to use one of our 2 3/4 by 4, and that's going to go on this other piece of Pretty in Pink. Now I just need to decide, do I want, that's going to go on the inside. Do I want, which print do I want up and which print do I want down? And that, we'll flip it the other way. So when you do these cards, you're going to want a piece of designer series paper that you coordinates beautifully with both sides and that you like both sides. Wow, that is a hard decision. I like it both ways. All right, on this one, I'm going to do it this way. The next card, we'll flip it the other way, and we'll see what we like better. Like I said, each card is a different fun fold, so they are going to be different, but these paper pieces, starting anyways, are pretty much the identical. I might just trim it here or there like I did this first piece. Is that the... I don't really necessarily have to match it, but if I can, I will. All right. So this is going to go on the inside. You still have plenty of room to write or stamp your message or sentiment, or write a little something. And then this is going to be attached to this Pretty in Pink. Like so. And then when you attach it to your card front, you only want to attach it here so that it opens up. So I would go maybe like 3 strips of adhesive. Should be plenty good. Gonna center that kind of like that, and it's gonna open like this. So I took the coordinating Unbounded Love bundle and I die cut the shape, and then I used the Happy Birthday and I stamped it with the Pretty in Pink. So we're going to just pop that up. On the front. And again, tonight I don't have the cards finished, so I'm kind of doing these on the fly. So if you don't like the way I dressed up the cards, you can do whatever you like. If you like more of the die cuts in the Flowers of Beauty bundle, go right ahead and use those. I'm just here to show you how to cut up that 12 by 12 to get your 4 fun fold cards using that whole sheet up. Because nobody likes to have little pieces of designer series paper, or they don't like to cut it up because it's like, I hate to waste it. And I think the fun fold, or the one sheet wonders, makes you feel a little bit more comfortable about cutting it up because you know you're going to get a bunch of pretty cards. All right, and then I have to resort to another pack because I've been doing so many of these cards with the Unbounded Beauty. This is the In Color resin dots. Now club members got the full pack in their kit. Where did my, oh there it is. So let's put some of these on and we'll see where we're at. So kind of like that. So that's card number 1. Card number 2, our card base again is the 4 1/4 by 11. It is scored at 2 3/4 and at 5 1/2. So we're going to fold on those score lines. That's at 5 1/2, and then at that 2 3/4, we're going to fold it back to the score line there, and so you have like this little Z fold. Okay, then I have another piece of Pretty in Pink, and then we have our white that's going to go on the inside. So one of our little pieces here is going to go on here, and then we're going to take one of these and we're going to cut at 2.5. So same thing as the last card, except for we made a Z fold. Instead of cutting that off, we're using that piece. So now this time I'm going to flip these pieces just so you can see how it looks in either way. So yes, it looks similar to the first card, but it's not. The first card was not a Z fold card. We just cut off that little piece. Just another way of creating just a little bit different card. Okay, let me see how this one was. That was like that. So I want this to be on the side. Let's see, my screen went dark again. There we go. Push that up just a little bit. All right, so we're going to attach this to the inside. So if you don't, this is a good one if you don't like to cut off and have that excess. It's all from one piece. And then we're going to attach this now to the Pretty in Pink. Like so. And again, we're only going to attach it on this side because we do not want to close our card shut. So I'm going to center that. That looks good. Give that a rub, and then it's going to open up like this. So for this one, I showed this tip last week with how to create this particular sentiment piece. I'm going to take the Pretty in Pink ink. Now I'm going to take the Celebrate stamp from the Unbounded Love bundle, and I'm going to stamp that on that strip. And then attach it down the center of this Pretty in Pink wider strip. Then I'm going to take this die from the Unbounded Love bundle and run it through my cut and emboss machine like that, and this is what you get. Kind of cool. Just a little something different. We're going to pop that up on our front. Like that. I'm going to tie, I don't think I want a bow. Usually with this thicker, wider ribbon, well, it might be good. I like to tie a knot versus a bow, but we're going to go a little bit different tonight. Like I said, I don't have these done, so that's cute. I like it. Take a glue dot. Some people don't like to tie bows. In that case, just go with a knot. I'm going to see if I can't make it just a tinier bow. There we go. I just want a little tighter. Isn't that the way? There, that looks much better. I like how that flipped. Yes, yes, yes. And then the gems. You gotta have the gems. I love to bling out the cards. So I'm going to put a big one here at the end, I think. And then we'll come in with a couple little ones. Maybe I'll put a little one over here. And let's see, do I want 2 little ones? I like to do it in 3s. So there's that one. Okay, I'll show you the difference in how they open. So this one just opens like this. Let's, you know, like that. And then this one Z folds out. So pretty much cut the same. It's just that Z fold gives you that added pull out. It's kind of cool. All right, so those are the first 2. Now, card number 3. We have a pretty in pink card base, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then we have a strip that is, I believe it is 3. Yep, 3 by 8 1/2, scored at 4. Wait a minute. Yep, scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of white for our inside. So we're going to take one of these, and we're going to take one of these. I haven't decided yet which. This is going to be like a little card on the front. This is going to go horizontal, and then this. So I need to decide which way. This is going to be my sentiment piece. So I need to decide if it's too busy with the flowers, then maybe I should go the opposite way. And then this would be flipped. I'm thinking that's how I'm going to do it. Do you concur? Now, this piece here, this was from last week, Thursday night. This is an intricate die cut, and I put a sheet of adhesive sheet behind it. And then I didn't like how it came out on that card. And then I stuck it on a piece of white, but I didn't like how that was. So I picked it up today again and looked at it and thought, okay, how about if I trim it close to the edge? That I like. I didn't like that you could see through this because it was too busy, so now I got that white behind it. So I do like this one. I'm going to stamp that a minute while I got it right here. And then we'll assemble that card. I think, is Happy Birthday going to fit? I'm going to try it. I only got one chance. Haha, it did. It's kind of up on an angle, but I kind of like that. Just a little something different. And this is going to be on the inside. So let's get this assembled now that I've decided which way I like my prints to flow. So I don't think there is an up or down, or that's another thing with this paper. You want a paper that isn't directional so it can go anywhere way you like. And I think that this paper easily can go in any direction. I just want to make sure that gets stuck straight. And then I have the white for the inside. I'm going to have to come back with those other pieces because I have some more things to put on the insides of the other cards. And a couple of these are going to be gift card holders. So, bonus. So this is going to be stuck on the front. We're going to center that. This is one of them that will be a gift card holder. So it is a card and a gift card holder all in one, which is kind of nice. So I'm going to take this wider piece and we're going to put that in here to create a pocket for your gift card. So when you do that, I'm going to bring it in my sheet here. You only want to put a little bead of that glue along the outside edges and then across the bottom. And you want to keep it kind of tight so that your gift card can fit inside of there. And I have done it. I put my business card in there just to make sure it's going to fit. And yes, because a gift card is about the same size as a gift card. So that's going to go there. Then we're going to, let me see, where did I put that other strip? I know it's on one of these cards. Ah, yes, the very first card I made into a gift card holder. So we're going to have to go back to that one. And where did I put this strip? We're going to take this and we're going to cut it at 3/4 of an inch. This was the second wider strip. And we're going to take one of those. And you can put it either at the top or the bottom. I did it at the top just to kind of decorate that as well. And then the front, we're going to go with this and this gorgeous flower. How pretty is that? So let's pop that up. So see, even though I didn't use it last week because I didn't like it, I came back to it this week and I like it. So that's how that goes sometimes. Sometimes if I don't like something, I'll just throw it aside. Don't throw it away, because I've been known to throw it away and then I think, oh darn, I could have used that now. So I'm going to just bring this down a little bit, not centered. So I have room for my flower here to come in. So I want to just put some dimensional at the top here, because it's going to go over top of here a little bit, like so. I like that. And now we'll come in with our pretty in pink gems. Oh, let's see. Do I want to do big or just all little? I suppose I could do, since I got a big space here, I'm going to put one over here. And then I'll put a bigger one here with a smaller. I could put the smaller one there and move this. Decisions. So isn't that cool? So it opens like this. You have a nice pocket there for your gift card, and you have room to write. So it is a card and a gift card all in one. All right, so we have a few more pieces for card number 4. We have our card base, which is pretty in pink. And then we have a white card that is just a hair smaller. And then we have our, this is going to go on here to decorate that. And then our card is going to come down here. So lots going on with this one. We have to decide which print we want going in which direction. I think I'm going to flip it and put this way and put this way. Yep, I think that looks pretty. This paper is just so pretty. So let's go ahead and get this all attached and assembled. So I'm going to take this piece. This is our last big piece here. And that is going to go nice and tight and snug all the way around there. We're not going to seal this shut. And that's where we're going to put this piece that I've embossed with the, what was that called again? Exposed brick. So we're going to liquid glue that because it does have that texture to it. I just didn't want plain pink, and I like that exposed brick look. So we're going to put that here. Got a little fuzzy in that corner. Do you get that sometimes with your trimmer? If it'll trim and it's little fuzzies. Usually I change my blade, but sometimes it seems like I'm always changing my blade. So I will either use a nail file and kind of file the edge. That's something you can do. Or change your blade. But I do so much cutting that I can file it just a bit and save myself a few blades. All right, so there's that. Isn't that pretty, just like that? We're gonna put this piece on our little mini card here. And this piece is 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 by 8.5 by 8.5, and then it is scored at 4. I think it was scored at 4 1/8. And then that is going to go like so. So to open this card, you're going to flip this open and pull this down. Kind of cool. And then we're going to just decorate this right here. And I think I'm going to flip it to this print so that it coordinates. And then this is going to be back in card number 1. I forgot to put that in there. So we will put that in there. If you wanted to, you could put the wider one in here and make it a gift card holder. So it could be a gift card holder as well. Lots of possibilities. I gotta go a little tighter. There we go. Alright, so when this gets stuck, you're gonna stick the whole thing down and then close it. So let's get that attached. Center that. That looks good. Flip that up and close it. Now you could put a strip in here if you want. If you didn't want card number 1 to be a gift card, you could also alternate that so you have a little bit of decoration there. There's lots of possibilities what you could do with the insides on this, if you want it to be a gift card or not a gift card. Now this one, I'm just going to go back to my scallop. I love the scallop oval with the happy birthday. I'm going to pop that up. This is when you got kind of a busy, just a simple sentiment, maybe a knot of ribbon and your jewels is all you need, because you don't want to take so much away from your beautiful printed paper. And you could go high, you can go low, you can go in the middle. I'm going to just go right there. And I like the pretty in pink. Oh, these cards are really pretty in person. I don't know how well the video shows, but I like them. But I am a pink girl, so let's put glue dot. We're going to put that right there. Trim up that ribbon. Let's see, I'm going to trim this side a little bit better. This ribbon will fray, so you kind of got to be careful when you're cutting it. Then, where's my jewels? One. There. I got this piece we're going to put in our card yet. So flip and flip down. Now again, like I said, you could put this piece down here and make it a gift card, and then take the skinnier piece and put it up here. Lots of options. So think of that. Card number 1 was this one right here. Remember that? We're going to flip that, and we're going to put our little strip right there. So I'm going to, you're going to have that little teeny square left over. So not too bad, not too bad. I'm going to cut that down. If I can see where I put my cut. Let me measure this. That was 2 3/4. So I'm going to cut it down to just a 1/16 of an inch, under 2 3/4. And that's going to go there. And again, you're going to only put your adhesive along the sides and across the bottom. And you want to be tight, tight, tight to this side and across the bottom. So let's put that in there. Now, where's my gift card holder one? So for this one, you're going to put your gift card this way. It should fit beautiful. All right. So let's take a look. 4 gorgeous cards. Easy cutting of that designer series paper. So card number 1, and we just made that into a gift card. This was card number 2. It is the Z fold. This was card number 3. It is a card, gift card holder all in one. It has that card base. And then we have this double fold here. You fold up and fold down. So there you have it. 4 simply, I think simply, gorgeous cards with that 1 12 by 12 Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper. Love those. If you are new to my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, click on that bell in the upper right hand corner so you always know when I go live. If you would like any of the supplies for the cards that I created tonight, under the video it'll say show more. There's a list of the supplies that I use. Click on any of those links and it will bring you to my online store. I do appreciate any and all orders. It's what keeps me coming every Thursday night. That is it for this week. Thanks so much for stopping by.